How do you get ahead at work? You've got a new job. Maybe it's a reset in your career. Maybe you just got out of college and you're starting out. How do you get ahead? Well, I have a story to share with you because I was a part of a John Maxwell mentorship program and have been for many, many years. And I found myself about a decade ago in the room with John, who, if you don't know, Google him, read some of his books, some of the most amazing lessons on life and leadership that you'll ever hear. But I love this story he told his grandson. His grandson had gotten a new job, pretty new out of school. He was making good money, somewhere in the $60,000 range. And he said, listen, what do I need to do to make six figures? I need to get to six figures. And John Maxwell took the time and he said, I'm going to tell you what to do. It's three things. Really, these three things will differentiate you. And I think within a year, you can be above six figures if you do them. So here they are. Number one, he said, and I'll never forget this, he said, get the key. Now today that might be a code or a number to get into the office, but he said, get the key. Be the first one in the morning, or at least be one of the first ones in the morning. If you start at 9, you get there early. The reality is you need to have time to set up your day, to plan your day. You also need to show everyone that you're working with that this is what matters to you, that you're putting in extra time and dedication. And so this is something that he mentioned. Again, his grandson was pretty young, getting in early and leaving late, being the last one there, not being afraid to work late when someone needed some extra time. People have families and obligations, and having that extra person that can be there to guide the company or to guide the project can be life-changing to that company. And so John said to his grandson, listen, be the first one in, the last one there, own the key, really be the person that's hardworking. Now look, don't get confused between results and time in versus time out. The reality is you need results too. But it was, that's something that is obvious. But if you're getting the results and you're putting in extra time, someone's going to notice it. The second thing was my favorite, and it was really based on kindness. It was help everyone. When you're at a new place of work, people don't know you. They don't know who you are. They don't know what you stand for. You know how they can learn about you? You can take a moment and help someone every day. Someone's walking by carrying some boxes or some books, help them out, grab them, carry them. Eventually, here's what happens. You are the person that walks into a meeting and says, does anybody need some coffee? Can I get someone a water? All these little things start helping people, and that creates a buzz in the new work, in the new office. People now recognize you for what? Being the kind of person that's helpful. Wow, Scott's one of those people that he gets coffee for us every time. He helped me carry some books in the other day. I had to move the water jug the other day and it was crazy, and Scott helped me. Stand out for the right things. Stand up and be noticed for helping people. The third I love, it's near and dear to my heart. It's something that, it was a real crucial awakening to me, but also something that I really value today. And that is, have you taken the time to thank the boss? The person that owns the company, the number one person, the CEO, the owner, the boss, not the person that hired you, not the person that did the interview. It's always important to show gratitude to everyone across the board, but really, he said, if you go in and you set up a 5 to 10 minute appointment, you don't even sit down, you just stand up by the door and you say, Mr. or Mrs. Boss, I wanted to take a moment to just thank you. I wanted to thank you for the opportunity to work here. I'm honored for the opportunity, and I wanted to just take a moment to thank you personally. I'm not sure if you get that all the time, but from me to you, thank you. Do those three things and see how fast you get to six figures. Have you done those three things? Are those things that you're working on today? Have you ever executed upon these things? Tell me your comments below. I'm Scott Danner with Freedom Street Partners.